Good morning and welcome on board the car for another drive along here in Guernsey in the Channel Islands. Hope everyone's good. So we are currently on the south coast of Guernsey. We're right down. I've actually just left Blanchland residential home. So I'm heading back across the island to the northwest, and we're going to end up at Port Soif Bay. So we're basically going from one coast to the other. You can see these lanes. These are really beautiful. I want to show you as we go along all the sights and the beautiful roads and the houses of Guernsey. So hope you enjoy the drive along and welcome on board. Hope everyone is good. And remember, if you are new to this channel is all about showing you a local's perspective, insider tips and things all about Guernsey, because I live here. So if you want to sort of see what it's like to live in Guernsey, and also at the same time might be helpful if you're coming to live here or work here, subscribe to the channel because there's a lot of stuff coming up. As usual, if you do like the video and you think it was quite a good one, you can let me know simply by giving it a thumbs up. So these are really typical lanes in Guernsey here, so you got to look left and right really carefully. You got to listen because you can't always see. The speed limit's slow, it's only 25, but it is two-way, so you know something can come around the corner quite quick. By the way, the Belarus Hotel was here, just on the right. It's been knocked down, and they're rebuilding a new hotel there, I think. these sewage carts are always here, parked in the same place every time I come around here. So if you meet anything, you got to pull in. This is quite a narrow road all along here. Let's keep our eyes peeled. It's beautiful weather today. It's about 17 degrees, not too much wind, just really nice. I think there might be a cruise ship in, I'm not sure. I'll have to check. I know it's sort of cruise ship season at the time of filming this, so sometimes you get cruise ships in every day, sometimes every other day, sometimes there's a gap for 3 or 4 days, even sometimes they're in at the same time. Right, so there's a car coming up. There's plenty of room to get past here really, and we'll go left here. Then we've got the Senna's Bakery, which is nice. Senna's Bakery is like a local bakery, really popular. There's queues out the door, and it's round here somewhere. I think it's just further along, but yeah, really good. Right, so we're currently driving through the parish of St Martin's, and really nice parish, sort of one of the more probably expensive places to live, I'd say. As you get higher parishes tend to be a bit more money, like property wise. So we got a few things here. We got garages. It's like a little village. St Martin's village is quite nice. We got, yeah, as I said, we got the bakery down there, motor malls on the right, filter and turn system coming up. I think there's a florist around here. Nice little place for walking. You can see speeds are really slow, like a villagey sort of feel around here, I'd say. But yeah, I mean, I'm just really nice to be out and about today. See the cyclists, well, the cyclists can hold up the traffic quite a bit. So they've got a filter and turn, so whoever gets there first goes. So that car goes first, then I go, and that van goes after me. That's how they work quite well. The garage on the right here used to be, I'll show you, it's around the corner, used to be Ruat Bray Motors. Don't know if anyone remembers that. It used to be like the Rover dealership, Jaguar Land Rover. And that white building on the right there, just coming up there, that was the Jaguar showroom. It's now like Loxioso, it's a kitchen place, I think, sells kitchens. Yeah, so just on the right here, around here, we probably see the petrol pumps, and just see them on the right there. That used to be the garage. So I used to work there years ago. But it's now Marks and Spencer's, and it's also a vet place. Vet, I think. Vets for Pets is in there as well. Vets for Pets is in the old workshop, I seem to remember. So heading down Ruat Bray, down towards the Villois roundabout. Alright, just come up beyond this learner car here. So we've got quite a few driving schools in Guernsey. The test standard is the same as the UK, as far as I'm aware. Obviously we haven't got motorways or A roads to go on, but you know, you do have to pass a test, a practical test and a theory. And yeah, so it's obviously if you've passed your test in Guernsey and you decide to drive in the UK, the main difference is obviously the size of the roads and the speed difference. So I always think it's worth having maybe a few lessons in the UK, or getting some advice from someone who's driven in the UK before you jump on a boat and take your car over. Because I remember the first time I drove in the UK, the speed was a huge thing for me. Obviously we used to drive in like 35 miles per hour maximum, and all of a sudden you're on the motorway. Huge difference. So it does take getting used to, and I would absolutely advise anyone who's just passed their test in Guernsey to get some further tuition if they're going to drive in the UK, just to familiarise themselves with the different speeds and braking distances, because it is a big difference. Yeah, so I really noticed it when I did it, but you don't have to, I don't think. Right, so heading towards Villois roundabout. What I'm going to do is I'm going to carry on, and I'm not going to go through the main front of St Peter Port. I'm going to go through some little lanes inland which may be a bit more interesting, maybe a slightly different route you might not have seen. And so we'll eventually end up at Port Soif. I think the tide's probably up, so it'll be quite a nice view. I'll give you a little shot of the beach as well when we get there. Right, off we go. So just going down towards King's Gym on the left. So King's Gym is like it's like a club, and it's got obviously it's got a gym, it's got tennis courts, it's got a nice bar, it's got a swimming pool just there on the left. See that white sign there, King's? So that's a club which a lot of people go to. It's like it's got a sauna, steam room, indoor pool and outdoor pool. It's nice. It's got a nice gym, nice studios if you like fitness classes and stuff. There's quite a few around the island. It's sort of the industry I'm in, the fitness industry, so probably know a little bit more about that, where the places are. You got Beausejour Leisure Centre, which is like a typical, like it'd be equivalent of a council run leisure centre, but it's run by the States of Guernsey, same thing. Then we've got other clubs. What we got? St Pierre Park Hotel, that's got a nice gym, nice spa facilities. There's various ones. Hotels, a lot of hotels have gyms where locals can just sign up as members of the gym. Rockets have got one. There's quite a few new gyms opened. There's a new gym called Upgrade Gym, which is actually might go past it. Well, it's up here. That's a nice gym, top of the row A's. There's Anytime Fitness Gym where I work. That's down the Avenue. Then where the bowl used to be, the Guernsey Bowl used to be, down the track. That's where Anytime Fitness is. So there's quite a few scattered around. There's more than there used to be. There's a lot more choice for islanders into fitness. Years ago there was just Beausejour and Kings and a few other places. Now there's a lot of gyms popped up around the island. The island is quite into fitness and health, I must admit. If you're into outdoor activities, it's a great place to live. They do I think they do coast steering, and they do you can go out on rib voyages on the go and see around Herm and the Poffins and all that sort of stuff. So there's a lot to do if you're into outdoor activities. Cycling is a big one in Guernsey. See a lot of people cycling around the island, and running. A lot of people running. It's quite if you're into fitness and things, Guernsey's not a bad place to live for that sort of thing. Now I'm gonna go. Should go right here. Let's go down towards the green lanes. So it's worth mentioning, just at the time of filming this video, this week we've got the Guernsey Battle of Britain 2024. So I'm filming this on a Tuesday, and this week, Thursday, we've got that display. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to film that live. So if you are watching this video sort of maybe the day I publish it, or a few days after, so it's Thursday the 13th, I think it is, of June 2024. I mean, if you're watching this video years later, then it won't won't be any point in me telling you this, but if you are interested, so this Thursday I'm going to go live, and I'm going to film the Battle of Britain. So that includes all the aircraft plus the Red Arrows. So they give, I don't know how good they give the weather for Thursday. I think they give nice weather today, nice weather tomorrow, which will be Wednesday, and Thursday a bit of wind. So hopefully it's not too windy. As long as it's not raining, it's not miserable, it should all go ahead. I'm guessing it's going to go ahead. It doesn't look too bad, just maybe a little bit of wind. So that'll be going live from I think about 11:15. So tune in to my channel if you want to watch that. I have got a thumbnail out on my feed. You can actually click on it and then you can get notified when I go live for that. So it is on there, so you're able to click it and be notified. If not, just go onto my channel around 11:15 ish Thursday and I'll be live from, I'm not sure where I'm going to film it from. It'll either be Ball Avenue, Salary Corner, or somewhere with a good view, and I'll try and get some good shots of the planes, which will be good. So we've got a few temporary traffic lights here. There's a lot of roadworks in Guernsey at the moment. Doyle Road is closed forever. I mean, that's closed for months and months. I've never known a road closure like it. There's if you're not familiar with Guernsey, there's a road called Doyle Road, and it's closed for months and months and months. It's a lot. It's even for a long road closure, it's long. But obviously they're doing what they need to do. But there you go. Just at Camp Dewar, just past Godion's, which is like, you've also got a forecourt. You can get pet food there. It's got a hardware store, very good. You can sort of get everything in that place. So we're pretty much on the home straight to the coast road now, and we just got to keep following it along, and that will bring us out just around the corner from Port Soif. So we'll go left when we get to the yellow line at the end, then drive a little bit around the coast road, turn right, and I'll go into Port Soif car park, and we'll have a look at how it's looking. I was down Port Soif Sunday, and it was absolutely lovely. Port Soif Bay, I'd recommend it if you like beaches. So it's on the west coast, northwest I'd say, and low tide I wouldn't recommend. It's not that nice. High tide, lovely. I was down there early morning. I think it was high tide around 9:30. I got there at 10:30, and there were people swimming. There's a lot more people down there than I thought there was going to be, to be honest with you. It's a really nice beach. It's just across the road from where I live. I live right opposite Port Soif beach, so very lucky I can just walk there. But as I say, it's not a beach I'd recommend at low tide. It's really, really stony, but beautiful at high tide. They've got a little kiosk at the top, surfside kiosk, so you've got toilet facilities, you can have something to eat, plenty of parking, although in the summer it does get quite busy for parking around there. And so, you know, it's hit or miss really, depending on when you get there. I have got there and I can't park sometimes, but that's mainly at the busy times. But mainly you should be okay. Here we go. Look, almost there. So the coast road just in front. So we'll have a yellow line, then we'll go left, then we'll follow it around the coast road. You'll notice the size of the road changes slightly. The coast road tends to be slightly bigger. Let's go around this truck here, the trailer, the van with the trailer. Yeah, so this is the west coast, so we're going to go left. If we went right, that would take us towards Pembroke and all those places. That's a big tractor pulling a big trailer there, that's for sure. Sometimes you've got to wait here quite a while. I think we're too long there. Off we go. Yeah, on the coast road. So a few minutes on this one. As I said before, we'll turn right onto the Port Soif. Okay, here we go. So it's just on the right here. There's a little sign there. Look, it says kiosk. Surfside kiosk. So you've got to drive in this little road bit. Sometimes you've got to pull over. There's not quite enough room to get two cars through. Loads of these yellow flowers coming off. I think they're weeds. But look, they're not bad looking weeds as far as weeds go. Got to be really careful around here. There's a lot of people crossing because the Port Soif's on the left there, see? And people are coming from the beach and they cross the road because they want to get to their car. There's two car parks. There's one on the right there and there's one straight up here. I think the one on the right's a little bit more popular. But if I go in this car park and I swing round to the left, should be able to maybe see the beach a bit. And by the way, remember, if you are interested in buying any merchandise, I've got my shop open. I'll leave the link in the description. You can buy quite a bit of stuff there. My logo on it, all to do with Guernsey. Take a look. The link is in the description. And welcome to Port Soif Bay. Look at that. Lovely blue sea. Bit of cloud, but really warm. This is the place to be. Anyway, thanks for watching. Click the screen to watch another video and remember to subscribe. I'll see you next time.